Microorganisms reproduce by fission. Each parent cell increases in size and then divides to form two daughter cells. The progression is swift. 2 become 4, 4 become 8, 8 becomes 16, 16 become 32, 32 becomes 64, and so on. The growth of microorganisms depends on conditions in the environment. The main factors are temperature, moisture, nutrients, pH, oxygen, and chemical inhibitors. Each microorganism has very specific needs in each of these categories. The growth of microorganisms follows an exponential pattern. If there is sufficient water and nutrients and a warm enough temperature in the microorganism's environment, and the other three conditions are right, multiplication is extremely rapid. Under ideal conditions, the generation time for a multiplication of bacteria can be as short as 30 minutes. So, in 24 hours, in the right environment, one bacterium can produce over 1 billion offspring. Of all the environmental factors that influence bacterial growth, environmental temperature is the most important. The following graphs depict the change in growth rates of typical microorganisms as a function of temperature. Here is a typical graph showing the increase in numbers of cells of the bacteria called E. coli as a function of time at the optimum growth temperature for the organism. Now watch the way that higher temperature affects the survival of E. coli. As the temperature is increased above the maximum growth temperature, the E. coli cells begin to die. As the temperature is increased, the cells die more and more rapidly until all cells are dead at temperatures above 80 degrees Celsius. Now watch the way that lower temperatures affect the growth of E. coli. As the temperature is decreased, the rate of growth slows until at some low temperature, slightly below 6 degrees Celsius, the cells cease to divide. The cells are still alive and waiting for the temperature to increase so they can begin to divide again. It is the cessation of growth of microorganisms at low temperature and their physical death at high temperature that defines the safe temperature ranges for the storage of foods.